Good morning students. Now let us take a look at a second practical numerical. Now here you can see numerical is the same as we have discussed in the previous one. Only thing is they have given the figures of 2 years of 2009 and 2010. Instead of making a separate balance sheet comprising of assets and liabilities, they have clubbed all the figures. Now the real task for you all is to separate the assets and separate the liabilities. Now in 2009 and 2010, what all items we are having is stock, debtors, cash at bank, creditors, bills payable, provision for taxes, bank overdraft, etc. And on the basis of this, we have to calculate current ratio and acid test ratio, which is nothing but the quick ratio or liquid ratio. In the previous lectures, we know that the acid test ratio is also known by the name quick ratio and liquid ratio. Okay, let us move further. Yes, now continuing further, here first we will try to see what are the current assets included in the year. So here as a part of current asset we have stock, debtors and cash at bank in the year 2009 and 2010. So as you can see, there is calculation of all these things and we arrive at the figures such as 40,000 and 60,000 for 2009 and 2010 respectively. Also we have current liabilities which comprise of creditors, bills payable, provision for tax and overdraft. Again, as you can see, the figures are for 2009 and 2010 and we arrive at 20,000 and 40,000 for the year 2009 and 2010 respectively. Similarly, as you all know, we have to calculate liquid asset. Now what are the liquid asset? Liquid asset, it comprises of cash at bank, okay, and the other thing, and hence we have the figure of liquid asset as 15,000 and 20,000 for 2009 and 2010 respectively. Now again coming back to our original formula, current assets upon current liabilities is equal to current ratio. So again here we are going to calculate current ratio separately for 2009 and 2010. So from the calculation it will be clear that for 2009 it is 2:1, wherein we can say that the assets are twice the liabilities, and in 2010 it is 1.5:1, whereas the assets are 1.5 times of the liabilities. So if you just see that 2009, the current ratio position, it says that it is quite satisfactory. But now coming back to liquid test or acid test, liquid assets for 2009 it is 1:1 and 2010 it is 0.8:1. Now again coming back to conclusion, you can say that the acid test ratio of 1:1 is considered satisfactory. So in 2009 the condition is satisfactory, but when it is falling to 0.8:1, that is 80%, it is not satisfactory. So you can infer that the liquidity position of the company in 2009 as compared to 2010 is very satisfactory. We'll be coming with some more numericals in couple of days. Till then, goodbye.